Alright, welcome to Power Plan Trades. In this video, I'm going to explain how to be a special follower, an elite follower on Power Plan Trades. These rules are great for you as a learning tool, and it shows me that you're really paying attention to what's going on. So let me explain all the facts. Okay, inside of Power Plan Trades, you can only do replies and likes, but the retweet button doesn't work because you can never do retweet. It's because it's a locked account. Okay, so I want to get that out of the way because believe it or not, people there have been people who can't who try to do retweets and say I'm retweeting. No, you can't retweet here. I'm going to show you where you do retweet though. Now we're going to go to Power Trick or Trade, people, on StockTwits, and let's go over what we do here. What we do here, most people will do likes and replies. Okay, and this is something that we haven't done a lot of, but we should be doing that. Like there, see, there's 12 like. The retweet on StockTwits is a little different, people, because if everybody was to do retweets, the stream would complain because the stream would get all clogged up. But here's a rule to understand. So for example, let's say you wanted to retweet the TSLA chart, right? You type TSLA as an example, right? Because it's going to be all kinds of different things, and you look to see if if the stream is free. If you don't see my chart anywhere, it's kind of far away, you can do a retweet. So that's how StockTwits works, right? That's the simple thing to do with StockTwits. And whenever I post something, I'll give you an example. Let's say, see this Amazon chart I posted. It's not a trade that succeeded or anything. It's just an idea. And if you like the idea, or even just to support the idea, like if you look at it, I made a plan. This is an actual plan that I would take. It's not my I'm telling people it's not my best plan, but it's a plan that if it would confirm, that would be good. And when I do post plans, you should take the time to do a like here and there. A like, at least. So what I'm saying, as a posted plan, this is on StockTwits, right? If you want to reply and say, hey, I like this idea, I hope it triggers, for example, you could do that as well. It's not necessary, right? But there are people who they like they like the plan, and if you don't like the plan, you don't have to really do anything, but you should take the time to because it takes click done. But this activity, people, is unique on StockTwits. Most people who have even 100,000 followers don't have enough activity on their account. We do here. See, there's been a lot of likes. There's been some comments on this Tesla trade, for example. Now, of course, stuff that does really well, you want to make comments. You want to make comments. You want to make likes. Right? That's pretty simple, right? Now here's the big thing. Now let's go to Twitter. Now, Twitter is the most important, and here's where retweets and likes, you must always do both. So you hit the retweet button, and then you retweet. Boom, right? Done. Takes about 5 seconds. Hit the like button. Boom, done. And then on a separate level, you hit the reply. Click that. Make a comment if you want. You want to add to something, make a comment. And we do this all separately. I think that's the best way to do things. So when something is really good, like the Tesla trade, you should be doing that. Especially, I want to give an example. So, yeah, even this. Like, for example, I posted this because this Tesla trade did very well. And common sense, you see people, there's 35 retweets. Common sense says, you know what? Let's do a retweet and like of that because it did pull back. I made a nice comment. So look to make, you want to be active in that way somewhere always. There's always something to do on a daily basis, especially if I post something. So always look to do a like and a retweet of something, especially, by the way, people, the successful stuff. Even if you miss a trade, Even if you miss something, right? It doesn't matter. You wanna celebrate it because there's other people who didn't miss it and they took the trade and they like it. You don't need to take any trades, by the way, people. So if you're a serious follower, you've been watching what I do, you like my plans, you want to be active in this manner, and this video is explaining you how to be active. Now, if you happen to go away and go back to power plant trades, if you happen to go away, and notice this, I want to say here, look, I've kicked a lot of people out who don't follow the rules, and I've added them in and taken people out, and I'm getting a really strong group here. But I could have more people, but the people that even want to request to come in here don't even do the right things. So they're just stuck in the loop until they do. And then sometimes it takes a week or two and then they do. And I go, what took you so long to do all the right things? And then they explain the situation. I made some fixes and all that stuff. But, I don't care. I have to. People have to do the right things to get inside of power plant trades. And you guys that are inside did the right things. However, you want to be active in the correct way. And again, Power Trigger Trade Twitter, you want to be a follower, of course, of everything. But Power Trigger Trade Twitter, you want to be doing likes and retweets all the time. Never just do a like. If you just do a like, you're wasting time. Do them both. It doesn't take very long. Look, click, hit the retweet button. It's done. What is that? 5 seconds. Hit, follow. People tell me, you know what? I laugh. People tell me that I'm busy. You're busy? You mean that after? Oh, I was working, but you mean to tell me that after work in the day you don't take some time to take a look at the market? People, it's the stupidest thing I ever heard. I busted my ass working at some companies a long time ago, and when I came home, I studied the market. Yeah, I'll tell you a story about about me. I was busting my ass working for these fucking motherfucking companies out there. But when I came home and I put in 50-hour weeks, hard work, when I came home, I studied the market. I studied the charts. Okay. Busy as hell. Family, everything. Busy as hell. And kids were really small then, right? And I did this. If someone was gonna do this for me and I was joining their group, I would be fucking doing this is like, what, are you kidding me? You putting out these great plans and all you ask is for that? I can't believe the stupidity out there. But that's why 90% fail, people. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, if this is something not for you, you're a lazy guy, you're a lazy person, it's too hard to do these things, you don't have respect, do me a favor. Don't follow power plant trades. I don't want you in here. I don't care. Most people are gonna fail. They're just not hungry for the success. You gotta be hungry for it. Okay? And I've given this video here explained everything, right? If you gotta use comment. Even look what other followers are doing. See the action. Say, hey, who's doing all this stuff? And the thing is that you want to get involved all the time. You want to be whatever. Even the SPY plan, it has nothing to do with some of the trade plans. But you might say, hey, you know what? Let's support that's been happening. Let's support it. We'll like it. Things could go wrong with it, but we'll support it. We'll like it. Whatever. It gains because if things go, it gains attraction. Same with the Amgen trade. You may not like AMGN trade. You may not like it, but it doesn't take anything as a special follower to support something when I post something by doing a retweet and a like. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And it means you're following. You may not even want this trade. You don't have to go into it, but you say, let's see what happens if it does trigger. Right? And you can always take a look at it. Oh, it didn't work out, never triggered, and there's something to learn about it, right? Some people they may want to jump into Amgen right away. I'm not telling anyone to go long this. I'm saying, look, if this wants to confirm, let's go long. This is just an example, and that's why I post stuff. So always look to be active in some manner. But what's really important when there's a successful trade like a TSLA, you want to be hitting the retweets and the likes. It gains. You have no idea. Like this it's good for everyone. It shows me, but it also, as part of the group, you want more. We want power. You want power. You want to see Power Plant Trades group grow, and that's going to grow more power for Power Plant Trades, and and more power for and that way that motivates me to do all this stuff here. All right, people. So there you have it. Uh, and again, if you're busy, if you can't do a retweet, send me. If you can't, send me a message telling me you have an issue. You'll be away for a couple of weeks, and do a pinned tweet. Now, this is up to you people. If I catch someone not doing something, I'm just blocking, and I'm not explaining anymore. This video, I think, I covered all my bases. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like the video.